Well, Beth, welcome back.
Thank you, John.
Now, you've been looking into products at GM this summer. Did you hear any good rumors?
More than I can talk about at one time, so I figured we'd concentrate on GM sports cars.
You must mean the new ones from Buick and Oldsmobile.
Right. Now, we've talked about the basics already. The fact that, like Cadillac Salante, they'll be built on a shortened floor pan of the GM E-bodies. That's the Olds Toronado and Buick Riviera. But now we know a few more details. The Buick version is called the Reatta. The Oldsmobile is known as the LTS, for Luxury Touring Sedan. Now that name is likely to change, but that tells you that these are really luxury GTs, cars that will be a lot happier on the country club lawn than on the autocross course. But each car should be different enough to keep Buick and Oldsmobile from competing for the same buyers. Now this is the Reatta, Buick's first two-seater for almost 50 years. It'll be the more conservative of the two cars and will go on sale as an '88 model. And you can see there's not much radical about the Reatta's styling. It won't be a convertible and it won't have a removable top. But if you look closely, you can see what it may have: power vent windows in the door glass. Now, you used to find them on only the largest luxury cars. Originally, we thought the Reatta would inherit the 245 horsepower turbo V6 from Buick's Grand National. Instead, it will get a reworked version of the non-turbo 3.8, to be known as the 3800. It should have a few more horsepower than this year's basic engine. A 5-speed manual may be available, but it's worth noting that Buick's 3.8 won't bolt up to the 5-speed that GM just introduced for some of its front-drive cars this year. And Buick has plans for only 25,000 Reattas in the first year. Price, also 25,000. Now, John, Buick has had more of a performance image than Oldsmobile recently, but marketing plans have changed for GM's Highline divisions. Oldsmobile will take the lead when it unveils its GT car, the LTS. The LTS will be a 2+2, not a two-seater. It may not look exactly like the car in these photos, but it will have traditional Oldsmobile styling cues. It will also have a removable roof panel and should get its power from a new high-performance engine designed by Oldsmobile called the Quad 4. The Quad 4, as you might have guessed, is a 4-cylinder, but it also has 4 valves per cylinder. With them, the little 2.3-liter makes 150 horsepower. Add a turbo, and that climbs to 250 or more. And this car in our photo seems to have 17-inch wheels, the size for fitting the latest in high-performance tires. Insiders at Olds say the LTS may also have the electronic power steering that GM's been working on, maybe even 4-wheel steering. And the price, $35,000 to $40,000.
You know, Beth, it's great to hear that GM's upscale divisions are finally going to build cars that aren't just clones of one another.
And there'll be more to come.
Interesting. Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome, John.
It's always fun to speculate about the future, but let's come back now to a story set in the present. It's a story about